welcome to another day of Vlogmas. This vlog is starting off a little bit hectic. It is actually about to be 7 o'clock at night. I'm getting ready to get on a, what do you call it? A call? The Qualified to Inspire training. So I thought I would do this because I wanted to just share with y'all the just craziness that it took to get here. So a lot of times when I do these calls, and I'm sorry, I'm like on my computer trying to get stuff set up. A lot of times when I do these calls, these presentations and things, like I'll have an idea of what I want to talk about, but the idea usually comes together closer to when it's time for the call. Just slightly a little bit of procrastination, but also I really do like to just try to wait and really hear something from God on a lot of times things, and just to really give myself some time to like sit in the idea of like, okay, what do I want to cover and all of those things. And so this particular one came to me. Today is a Thursday, or it's a Thursday right now, and on Monday of this week was when I got everything. And so that was the outline, the presentation, like the whole nine. And so pretty much I had to just get everything together. I'm setting up Zoom right now, so I have y'all propped up on my computer. And y'all, I got cute for the presentation, okay? I did get cute for it.
Recording in progress.
I wanted to get my actual camera up. Hopefully it's working, yay. Okay, the only thing that's weird about when I use the actual camera is that the lens is like above, so whenever I'm looking into it for people to look at me, I'm technically kind of looking I'm sorry y'all, this, like I said, this is so hectic, but it's like I'm looking up at the lens, but the people are down here, so it's just like a whole thing. But I wanted to make this one a little bit nicer just because I have some people that are not necessarily membership members that are attending, and I am debating on selling this replay after, which is not something I usually do. So because of that, I'm like, let me up the level just a little bit. Not that the membership ladies are not worth the level, but I think I just feel really comfortable with them and just feel like I can just kind of be just on my like regular computer camera. But with this, I really wanted to just kind of take it a step further. But anyway, long story short, y'all, yesterday I had to work on the slides last night to finish them because I started on it yesterday. And so I was getting ready to finish them up in the evening. I had set myself up, like I was good to go. And then I stepped out to get some Chick-fil-A for dinner. And before that, I'd actually had this salmon from like a day or two before that we had for dinner. So I don't know which one caused what happened, but basically my stomach just went haywire and I like couldn't even sit up. I had to go lay down in the bed. Like, I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, is this really happening? So it was just a whole situation, y'all. It was a whole situation. So I'm okay now, but today, like, my stomach has just been off. So I was in the bed most of today. We did like a modified homeschool schedule. I finished the slides from the bed this morning. And then I was like, I have to wash my hair. Like, because my confidence comes in, you know, like I want to look good, you know, when I'm doing a presentation. And I was like, I really want to have my hair done for this presentation. So I had to muster up the little bit of strength I did. I literally relaxed pretty much all day so that I could do my hair. And I'm feeling okay. A little bit winded, but I'm okay. But yeah, I was just like in the bed. My stomach was cramping so bad last night. And I was just like, why is this happening when I have all this stuff to do? So I finished the slides this morning. I made the workbook this morning. I set up all of the reminder emails this morning. Don't be like me, okay? Don't be like me. I'm so nervous right now. This is a different type of presentation than what I typically do. I got 5 people in the waiting room, and I'm trying to make sure I have everything I need. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Share screen. Like, y'all, literally, I'm like freaking out right now. Okay. Hi. Hello. Happy Thursday. Hey, Maria. Can y'all hear the music okay? It's a beautiful song. I've been obsessed with it the last couple weeks. Okay, I'm just waiting for everybody to get in, and then we will get started. I appreciate you all being on here with me tonight, as always. And I know there'll be some new faces too, so welcome some of the new faces that are on joining us for this particular presentation. It's always welcomed. But welcome to Qualified to Inspire. This is our December training for the membership, and it's also a special one because I invited just some additional ladies to join in and hear this message. I am really always just excited to share with you all. And so I'm going to skip the long introduction, but I do want to at least just touch on the fact that I'm Tatiana, of course. There's actually a picture of me that my mom sent me a couple weeks ago. And I am very passionate about helping women get out of their own way to start whatever it is that they want to do from a young age. I have always just had this feeling of wanting to inspire women, and it's looked different in different seasons. And so I'm just happy you all are here in this current season with me and, just continuing to grow and change me over time. This membership has been such a blessing for me this year as I've been transitioning and getting into another new season of life. And so I thank all of the ladies that have been here since the start of that. And also all of you, because many of you, I got a very sweet message from one of you earlier. I'm not going to call you out, but a really sweet message. She said she was a silent viewer. And I just appreciate you all. I really appreciate the support. And thank you for being here. So let's go ahead and get into this. So I wanted to say congratulations. You are the woman for the job, okay? So the job meaning the thing that you have been called to do. And think of me as your purpose recruiter, okay? I sent this email out and I was cracking up because it's so funny, but I feel like it's so fitting for this, that I am here to just help you and to help you succeed in this job that you are being called to do. And so if you're wondering, like, is she really talking about me? Am I really qualified for this? If you fit into any of these buckets, then the answer will be yes. You know, if you are committed to believing before seeing and what will happen, if you have something amazing that you have had placed in your heart and you are ready to finally let it out, see it through, if you have a heart for serving others and you are ready for them to overcome obstacles to help them get out of those, if you know that you are made for something bigger and greater, and if you are ready to stop fear in its tracks, finally get rid of the doubt, then you are in the right place. But if for some reason none of these resonate with you, not even one, then I will politely ask you to step out of the training, because maybe you might not quite be ready just yet to be committed to the call, and that is okay. But I hope that all of you do feel like you kind of resonate with some of those things, because this is truly for people that are ready to finally give their yes, or their yes again. Maybe you did something before, but you want to commit again. That is what this is going to be all about today. So as I shared before, why we're doing this, it's because God has been calling us to something bigger, better, greater than maybe we've done before. This food is so good. What are we gonna do? A mukbang right now? Is that what they call it? Do people even still do those? This is basically the first real meal I've eaten since yesterday. And this is my favorite pizza to make at home. It's that cauliflower pizza. I'll put a picture of it because I already threw it in the trash, but it's so good, y'all. It's the margarita one. Okay, I don't know. I was trying to look at our camera because it's in that there's motion, but I don't see anything on here, so I don't know. Anyway, I was so hungry. I didn't even take my makeup off yet. I did change, but I was so hungry. I can't talk with my mouth full. I'm trying. What I wanted to say is that, well, first of all, I gotta figure out where to put the elf. Y'all see her hanging up on the, right there on the light. Shout out to my husband for putting her somewhere, because I was sick yesterday and I woke up and she was moved, and I was just like, thank you. But yeah, I wanted to just really quickly just share my thoughts after that presentation. And I really hope that these thoughts can help someone that might possibly be feeling a bit stuck when it comes to what it is that they are trying to achieve for whatever reason. Like, we all have different reasons of why we get in our, quote unquote, get in our own way, right? And for me, a lot of times it has been not feeling enough, comparison, and I would just say definitely not feeling qualified would be mine. So it's more than one. The call today was so good, y'all. I was so exhausted. I am so exhausted. The only reason I'm even recording right now is because I'm doing Vlogmas, and I want to make sure that I have some vlogs in my back pocket. But it was so good. I kind of talked a little bit about, I think I said that I had got sick. So last night, basically, I didn't end up getting anything done like I planned. And so all of it got crammed into this morning. And then I still managed to, even with like the stomach pains and everything, I still managed to get everything together for Emory. We still did a homeschool situation of some sort. And then I was able to, like I said, get up the strength to do my hair and all that stuff. But anyway, so it felt like it was just a really draining day and a long process to get to the presentation being finished. And I went over it earlier too. I always like to go over my stuff at least one time before I present it to people, because usually I'll find like gaps in something, or I'll realize I forgot to do something. So I did notice a couple of things like on the slides and stuff, so I was able to fix that. But going through it in real time and everything was just so good, y'all. Like, I was really happy with the way everything came together. Of course, I'm always like, I critique myself a lot as it's going on. So like, to me, you know, like, I'm in my head and I'm like, oh, I forgot this, or I did this, or at one point, like, it felt like I was gasping for air, because I'm really trying to work on talking when I'm breathing out to really help so that I can learn how to breathe and talk at the same time. But y'all, I can't wait to get in the bed. I'm so tired, but I had to eat something because I was starving, like starving. And I gotta take this makeup off. At the end of the call, we did like a Q&A connection, and what really stood out to me about that was a few things. Was just the vulnerability on the call. And there was one woman that had said that she was shy, but she spoke up anyway, and she asked her question. And I was just so proud of her in that moment that she did that. And a lot of us poured into her in the comments and just talking to her. And it embodied the moment. It literally just embodied what it is that I hoped that my membership would be, that I hoped my platform would create, is just women coming together and empowering one another, and there not being any strings attached, just, you know, nothing more than just purely support. And that is what it was. And I just am so thankful for that, because like, I don't take it for granted to have that. And it was just such a cool moment, and I really hope that she gained some encouragement. You know, of course, it's one thing for people to like say things to you and pour into you, you know, just, you know, when you're caught up in the moment, but then it's another to really implement and try things out. But I really do pray for her that she finds it within herself to know that like, she is more than capable of doing whatever it is that God is calling her to do. And what she shared with us was just, it was something that she clearly was passionate about. But just like all of us, you know, you can be passionate about it. You could be hearing the call. You can know that this is something that is meant for you, but it doesn't mean necessarily that you are going to do it, you know, maybe not in this season. And then we let all of the different things creep in and it stops us. I've just been so appreciative of the relationships that I've grown with the ladies in the membership, and just seeing all of the accomplishments that they made in the time of it starting in April or May. And y'all, it's just, it's so good. Like I'm so full. Like I really am. And just the compliments, I guess, you know, on like their experience and working with me. It's always interesting to receive those for me, because on one hand, I'm always super grateful and I'm excited that I'm making an impact. But then on the other hand, I'm always like internalizing everything that I do, and I'm always critiquing things. And so sometimes it's hard for me to accept the compliments over the critiques that I have for myself. But I am really grateful for the community that I have here on this channel and the membership. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what life has in store for the rest of the time I'm here, but I do truly enjoy what I do. And I just hope that I can continue doing it as long as I can, because it's so cool to just witness it, to live it. Yeah, but it was a really, really good call. I'm debating on sharing the replay, because at one point we did a visualization and I loved the visualization, y'all. I've never done one of them before. Like I've participated in them at events and things, but it was like placed on me yesterday to put a visualization together, but it came together beautifully. It was so good. And I know some people got emotional, and which is the point. I know anytime I participated in one, I have. But yeah, overall, I'm just grateful. God is good. Everything went well despite the setbacks. My stomach seems to be accepting this pizza. Okay, so I'm about to scarf down these other 2 pieces. I was trying to wait and see how I feel, but I think I'm okay. But I just mainly wanted to pop in, say hello. Thank you for being here. And just be obedient. Like we talked about it a ton in that training, but I can't stress enough how the things that we feel nervous about and that God has called us to and that we continue to put off, like there is so much beauty in obedience. And I could never have imagined the season that I'm in right now and everything that is happening right now in this moment, that is what would have come from me just simply deciding to go for it, to create the planner inserts and launch the Etsy shop. Like to me, I feel like that really propelled it. But even things I've done before that, you know, even when I like started my blog, I had a blog back in 2012 that I did a little bit after college, and I was sharing like encouraging things on there. And it's just so many things. Like when I look back at my life, at how one thing led to another, to another, to another, it makes sense. And it makes me so much quicker to just be obedient to the next thing, because I have so much proof and I have so much evidence showing that this works. You know, obedience works, growth works, pivoting works. And that is just such a beautiful thing to witness, but to live and then be able to really look back and reflect on that. It's just like, wow. I'm just really grateful. So if you are watching this and you attended the training, I just want to say thank you for being there. You made it amazing. The engagement was so wonderful. The feedback was wonderful. And yeah, that's really all I got. I just wanted to share a little bit about that. I'm actually excited because tomorrow I'm doing kind of like a date day with myself in a sense, at least like for a little bit. So I'll probably vlog that and share a little bit more of it, but I'm looking forward to that in the morning. And yeah, but the rest of this night I'm gonna wash this makeup off, finish this pizza, and then I might try to dive in my power sheets a little bit more if I have the energy by the time I do all of that. I might just go to bed, but yeah, so we'll see. All right, I am getting ready to wash my makeup off. Probably gonna wrap my hair up. I need to find a wrap rag. I'm like always losing them, but for right now I'm just gonna put my hair up in a clip or something. Let's see. I'm just gonna put it up in one of these, but when I do like a blowout like this, I tend to get kind of lazy just because, like, since being natural, like, I used to wrap my hair religiously when I was relaxed. And I mean, I was relaxed like over a decade ago. My last relaxer was sometime in, I want to say, like 2011 or something. So it's been a long time. But ever since I started going natural, it's been hard to get back into like wrapping my hair like I used to back then. So I am going to wrap it properly tonight. But I need to figure out where my wrap rack is because all I have is this bonnet and that is not going to work. So I gotta look and see if I can find that before I get in the bed. But I'm getting ready to do my little nighttime routine specifically for when I'm taking makeup off. I love trying out different skincare stuff. This is actually the system that I have been using for a couple weeks now. It's from Holistic, from Ronnie Brown, which it is so good. But I've been using this one during the day, and I like it because it's got vitamin C in it. It's got turmeric in there, and when I tell y'all, like, it be giving me such a glow. So I really like using it for during the day, and it literally said, I think it's something about glow. But this whole thing, and my face always feels so soft. But for nighttime, what I decided to do is use that for the daytime, and then this is what I use at night. This is what the esthetician, when I went to get a facial a couple months ago, she recommended this. They actually had this in the place. So I use this. It's from a brand called Glow Skin Beauty. It's a really nice purifying gel cleanser. And then this is the moisturizer that I use. It's from a brand called Innisfree Pore Clearing Matte Moisturizer. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I also use Witch Hazel. I use this both routines, morning or night. And then I'm gonna use this Glow C Dark Spot Serum. This also has vitamin C too, but I'm gonna use this from Glow Recipe for the serum. And that is pretty much it. So let's get to it. I really need to get some of those things for my wrists. I know I'll be seeing them if people use them so that the water doesn't drip down, because I hate that. I just don't like getting wet in general unless like I want to get wet. So yeah, I'm really not a fan of that. So I need to get me some of those. Maybe I'll get that as like a Christmas present to myself, because man, that would be nice. Especially because I'm doing skincare a couple times a day now. And really just trying to take care of myself more. I've really been kind of in an era of just trying to do some different things for myself that typically I would have kind of been like, I don't have time to do this. Like, I don't have time to sit there and do no nighttime skin routine. But I'm just trying to prioritize different things, you know? Like, I do have time for it, I just have to make it. Like, I wanted to just get in the bed and lay down, but I'm like, no, I need to wash this makeup off. And it always, like, I never regret doing it after. So that's always my perspective. I'm like, if I regret doing something, okay, then I can see, but I'll push myself to do something if I know that like I always feel better after it's done. And I always feel better after I wash my face after a long day. I always feel better when I do like a more in-depth shower routine, or when I do my skincare in the morning. Like, I always just feel better because it's like that, it's a moment for myself. Whew. And that makeup, like, I just be ready for it to come off. Okay. I did have a little mascara on, but seems to be good. Came off. And that's what I like about that cleanser. Like, it really gets stuff off. Like, I don't have any residue of anything left. I forgot to do the glow recipe because I'm just so tired. But typically I would put that on after the witch hazel and before the moisturizer, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is what I usually will use in between the two. This one has a serum as well, so in the morning I'll probably do it, but it has a cleanser, this serum, it is a filter-free toning serum, vitamin C, aloe vera, kojic acid, licorice root, ooh, I need to go to bed, elderberry extracts, and then it has a moisturizer as well. So I'll link this stuff down below, really just in case you are curious, or if you're looking for some new products, or you might even just get encouraged to try to do some skincare for yourself. This is definitely not something that I was doing even like 6 months ago, but I really have appreciated the time that I've been taking out to do it. Another thing that I've been adding in is this eye cream. This was recommended to me by someone that was at, I want to say, where did I get this from? Sephora? It was, yeah, I think it was Sephora. And I had asked them, I'm like, oh, I have dark circles under my eyes. Do you have any suggestions? And she recommended this. So I've been putting this on. I try to do it most nights. If it's helping, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where I know you have to be consistent and really keep putting it on. So I'm trying my best, but she did tell me because it's got caffeine in it and stuff to only put it on at night. So I just do it at nighttime. And then the last part of this little routine is this. I love this stuff. I was even actually using this before I started this whole skincare routine, but the Laneige Lip Sleep Mask is so good. Well, thank you for hanging out with me this evening. I'm getting ready to get into bed. Well, find my wrap rag and then I'm gonna get in the bed. And yeah, I appreciate you being here for Vlogmas. It has been so much fun. It has also been a lot, but I'm grateful for those of you that have been tuning in, and I will see you all in the next video.